Yes, guys, outside there, once again, let us continue with biology. But of course, every other time I appear here, I normally emphasize that this is A-level biology because we have some learners of O-level who are also curious that they may want to stick to the class. But of course, where we are, it can help them so much. But knowing that this is advanced biology, so that they should not keep on disturbing their teachers, that they saw completely new things. So this is A-level now. So now once again, you are with teacher Thembo Joshua, of course, working with tedtalks.com. So now let us continue. The other time, I talked about the monohybrid cross, and I talked about the Drosophila in that cross. Now I understand some people there might just be hearing the word Drosophila. The Drosophila is the common fruit fly. It is greatly attracted by ripe fruits and decomposing fruits. But also in our homes, when you prepare food, such as when you mingle posho and also kalo, what happens if you don't wash the utensils, such as the saucepans, you can see a variety or numerous small flies. They look brownish in color. That is what we call the Drosophila, what we call the common fruit fly. The Drosophila, of course, has a lifespan of 40 to 50 days. Now, because the Drosophila is an insect of biological importance, then I'm going to tell you why the Drosophila is used in genetic experiments or genetic investigations. Previously, we also learned why the peas, a species called Pisum sativum, was chosen to be used in Mendel's investigations. So in a similar way, why Drosophila is used in genetic investigations. Why Drosophila? Why Drosophila? Why Drosophila is used in genetic experiments. In genetic experiments. Why Drosophila is used in genetic experiments? Its scientific name is called Drosophila melanogaster. So, why is it commonly used in genetic investigations? We shall simply list the reasons here. One of them is that mature faster. Can you say breeds quickly, or mature faster. Remember that by talking about Drosophila, that is already plural. It is already in plural form, and so we can say breed quickly or mature faster. That is one of the reasons. Then two, the Drosophila produce a large number of offspring. So we can simply say it has a high reproductive rate. Produce a large number of offspring. Large number of offspring. Large number of offspring. So that is high reproductive high reproductive rate. High reproductive rate. Then the other one is that the Drosophila has 4 pairs of chromosomes, which make them to be easily studied. Have 4 pairs of chromosomes. 4 pairs of chromosomes. Have 4 pairs of chromosomes, which can easily be studied. Which can easily be studied. 4 pairs of chromosomes which can easily be studied. Then the other one is that the Drosophila have giant chromosomes in the salivary glands. Have giant chromosomes. Have giant chromosomes in the salivary glands. Making the chromosomes to be easily studied. Making the chromosomes to be easily studied. Then the other one is that they are readily available. They are readily available. So we can readily get the Drosophila. Even now, if you want to get Drosophila, simply prepare matoke or any food, and then just leave the utensils in the kitchen. So you'll just see Drosophila around those unwashed utensils. Also, if you want to get Drosophila, simply get unripe banana, provide the conditions for ripening, then the Drosophila will begin coming to feed on the ripe bananas or on the ripe fruits. So they are readily available. Another thing is that Drosophila are easy to culture. Drosophila are easy to culture. So this one here simply means they are easy to rear. That is what we call, what people would call rearing, but now we use a biological terminology or a biological term called culture. Just like I have said, if you want the Drosophila, just cook food, leave it uncovered, or leave the utensils unwashed, the Drosophila will begin appearing there. So they are easy to culture. So those are the reasons why Drosophila are used in genetic investigations or genetic experiments. So now, to sum up what we call monohybrid inheritance, I want to sum up with a table. Greek member Johann never studied a single character, but he studied a number of contrasting characters and performed one experiment at a time. So now, what are some of the experiments, or what are some of the other characters that Mendel studied? So now I will summarize it here using a table. So I can simply write that I can write experiments or summary of experiments. Summary of experiments involving pairs of contrasted characteristics studied by Gregor Mendel. So the scholar who is outside there, don't just stick to height as the only character which was studied in monohybrid inheritance by Mendel, but this man studied a number of characteristics as I am going to list them in the table here. So first of all, I will have character. And then I will have parental appearance. I will have parental appearance. This is the phenotype. Parental appearance or phenotype, the physical outlook of the parents. Hope my table is visible. Now, of these phenotypes, some of them are dominant and the other ones are recessive. Of course, we are saying pairs of contrasting characters or contrasting pairs of characters or contrasting expressions of characters. So now what are we saying here? I can create another horizontal square where I will put 2, that if we have parental appearance or phenotypes in the table, then what is happening is some of those characters are dominant. So I will have dominant, and then recessive. Now, the first character I list here is number 1. I will talk about length of stem. This is what we have been dealing with. Length of stem, of which now the contrasted characters of the contrasted expressions of this character are 2. We have tall, which is dominant, and then short, which is recessive. Then number two, or the second character or characteristic, we have seed shape. Seed shape. The contrasted expressions here, the seed shape could be round. The dominant one is round. Round is the dominant character. And then we have ringled. Ringled seed. So the recessive one is ringled. Ringled seed looks like a bean seed which has been soaked in water. When you soak a bean seed in water, the tester begins to coil itself. That is how a ringled seed looks like. But now, the dominant expression of the seed shape is round. Now, number three, we have seed color. Seed color. The color of the seed. Now, the seed here, the dominant character is yellow. Some seeds are yellow. Some seeds are yellow, and that is the dominant expression now. Now, the other one is green. Green. That is the recessive. So, contrasted characters of seed color are two.